Should be starting the stream. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hello, hello. How's my audio? Should be pretty good, I hope. What is up? Steam up? How are you? And then, have I ever brought from Brickwith? Brickwith. I think that used to be Weebrick. Was that Weebrick? Yes, that was Weebrick. Yeah, words are hard. Yeah, I bought from Brickwith when it was Weebrick, and this was, dang, almost a year ago now. Was it a year ago? No, it was like 2 years ago almost. And it was pretty good. It's I would recommend them. Brickwith was worth it. When it was Weebrick, of course. It's very much worth a test purchase at the very least. I mean, some colors can be off, but that actually works for really good weathering, in my opinion. Yeah, so I would buy from them. Anyways, let's get into tonight's stream of stream. So we're back on the Combine grind, which has been a very fun grind. Thanks to a dude on the Nonsense War server for reminding me of this link and pin technique as a purist, because I am making this as a purist model first and foremost, which means I actually have to change the wheels real quick. Hang on, let's get to light bluish gray. Color is hard, y'all. There we go. Anyways, So thanks again to that. I remember seeing this from the Reddit post forever ago, but I forgot it. So changes was made there. Did I make some changes up here? Technically that's a change. Change the roof. Use these door rail plates. Lowered them to match the rest of the roof. Added more curvature underneath, so it looks a lot cleaner. I feel like it's a little bland underneath, but it's fine. And then onto the interior, which I worked on last night. I did it a classic offside seating, which you'll see on the Durango and Silverton and some earlier narrow gauge coaches. Seats are currently an orangish color / gold. I think the exact color is, let's see what they are. Bright light orange, which I really like. I couldn't think of a good complementing color. This is supposed to be a combine car that was converted into a bar car. So I think this will work very nicely for that. Yeah, I haven't really made very many other changes. Now I think it's down to just making sure everything looks clean, fixing parts that don't exist in colors, and making good connections. So time to get started on that. Would dark red be kind of the same color or just a little different? I didn't order dark red. I ordered a lot of what's that called? What did I order? I ordered a lot of red. It was a lot of red, some black, some reddish brown, and the biggest issue was because the parts come from different manufacturers, at least in the past, it meant that there was slightly different shades of color, which actually turned out really nice. So I think it's fine. I didn't order any dark red. The red turned out pretty nice. So, get to know. So yeah, I think dark red would be fine. I think it would actually work in your benefit. And at the very least, you can order so much in bulk, it doesn't really matter. Anyways, let's get on to the coach again. So today, going to show all. I'm working on cutting down cost and getting rid of these 1x8 plates because they don't exist. So what I like to do is I always go like this. Then I change them to an annoying color that I don't have on the build. And then I delete them, therefore I can see what I'm working with. So, pretty simple actually. Sweet, 6x8s are actually really cheap. That's good. That's a problem though. I like to stagger everything so it all flows very well. I don't mind doing it like that. Yeah, look at that. I'll blow it all back anyway. Yakky yak. Really excited to get this one finished. It's not going to be the same the first time I build it, because I never build anything the same way twice. But I'm kind of liking the interior this time around. I think it's going to work really well. How do I want that? All back anyway. Okay. Sadly, I think this coach will be a one-off build, at least in this color. Which is such a shame, but I don't think I can afford to build another coach in this color. It's just so expensive. It's overrated. Oh, I want to change that. Hold up. And I see you on the rise, you're drawn across the sky. Okay, let's get rid of that, actually. I wonder if it exists in these colors. I doubt it does, and if it does, it's usually expensive. It's never cheap in these. Yep, always a good check. That's actually really good. I like that a lot better. Your name, but every moment I rise, you're drawn across the skies. Let's see, and then a 6. Then go like this, and then perfect. Okay, I did raise the roof on that, which is good to know. Yeah. So what you working on, Steam Up? Anything interesting? Other than, of course, all of Rico. Pretty. Did I get rid of those? I think I did, yeah. Tell you why. Tell you why. See you again in a place that sells vintage clothes. Man, I love that I can stream this music. It's freaking addicting. I thought you would show like a beautiful ghost caught in a savings. Let's see. Interessante. Close. I thought you would show. Let's see. Trying to find of these parts is a headache. It's coming to a close. Oh no. Oh dang. I just got your message in Discord. You are killing it with Rico right now. Yeah, that's looking so freaking good. I'm excited to see that. Hinges. Hi, Shadow. Yeah. Trying something. Got that from the recommendation in Discord. Hinge. Okay. Kind of depends on the colors this can come in. Because if this comes in the right colors I need, then I might like this better. That does not come in white. Does this come in white? This does come in white. Okay. Okay. I'm going to make a poll, I think, later tonight about links. Because I have mixed feelings on this. Because on one hand, this kind of looks better. But on the other, it doesn't. I feel like this feels more natural than this in terms of what a link and pin socket would look like. Yeah, I checked the hinge section, thank you. I fixed my stream delay, by the way, if you haven't noticed. But since I don't have a second monitor, I won't see chat messages as fast, so it's basically the same. But yeah. Gotta drink water. But anyways, we'll keep those two for now. It's a pretty easy switch between the two. Now to focus on something I've been thinking about, which is this. Not been a fan of this underside. It's a good underside, it's just it's missing. It's missing the crossbars. Punching all the lights out, life got me so stressed out. Talk to me. Why does it not come in white? Why does none of the colors you ever want for any build ever come in white? Can we just be realistic here? Like, oh, I need this. No, it doesn't come in white. What do you mean it doesn't come in white? Just one of those things. Then I think we're going like this. Yeah, it won't be perfect, but Okay, I got a genuine question for anyone who's in chat. Does bending hoses, is that a purist technique? You swap brake rigging. Did I swap brake rigging? I don't know. I had to tear it down because my wheels wouldn't fit otherwise. But genuine question for everyone in chat right now. And apparently my sweet little niece. What was my question? Man, my train is derailed. Hoses, that is. Do bending hoses, is that a purist technique, or is it purist or is it not purist? Because otherwise, I need to scrap my roof design. Technically, Steam Up's roof design that I've extensively modified. Let's see. There we go, that's not bad. It's looking a lot more full. Actually could just be bars, quite honestly. And it honestly is going to be bars, because guess what doesn't come in that color? Thank you. That's annoying. I think that'll be fine. Doesn't need to rotate too much. I'm not a purist, so I wouldn't know. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, if you really want, you could just add either one. You could add either one 3-long or one 4-long rod lightsaber either side. Actually, that's probably the best option. I'll keep the middle one, though. That's actually perfect. Then I think, oh. Actually, that'll work. Is there a 5? I forget if there's a 5. Oh, there is. Hang on, there is a 5. Will the 5 work, is the question. And it doesn't come in white. Why does it never come in white? You need it to come in white, and it just doesn't come in white. Could I do 6? Tide comes in. There we go. I think it'll be a little flimsy. That's a good idea. I also could just do a 4. But I'm not liking how that's looking, so. Then to let it go now. Oh, I forgot I had those. Those are things I need to clean up. Good thing I'm already ordering those. If we go like this, ginger lemonade. Just trying to connect this back up. I don't think there really is a good way to do this, just because of where it's sitting. Anyways, how's the night, guys? Be fine. Hold on. Oh, so close. This might actually be the tech, though. How does that not come in white? Why does it never come in the color you need it? That, though, does. I love being a genius. Look at that. It's not perfect, but it gives a good allusion to details. From Steam. There we go. It's looking much better. Now, to fix whatever the heck I made here. Okay, let's see. How did I do it on the old Combine? That is very confusing how I did it on the old one. Ah, that's good to know. Okay. Okay, so we're keeping it like that. Tell. Gotta check something real quick, but I don't think I'm gonna add brakes on this one. Because my inspiration should I go with? What am I checking? I love that I have reference photos for the 20 million things I'm loosely basing this locomotive off. Not locomotive, this car off. Gosh dang it. Actually, that's so much better. Holy cow. This is looking so much better. Tell me what to do. In the end. The end. Interesting that you're using a coupler link as one of those crane Techniball pieces. Yeah. Again, a technique I picked up. I currently have two ideas. So this is one that I got shown today as an alternative. I'm not really liking this one for a number of reasons. Mostly it sticks out too much. The advantage is this could actually have like this could pivot a little better and also take lateral motion. But I think this is more of what I'm looking for, in at least looks-wise. Plus, I actually could move it up, which I think would make it look so freaking good. Which I can actually do right now. No, I can't, because it's the stinking... Of course I made it the 1x4. Ay. Oh, did it? Can I actually? I can actually put it in there. Interesting. Hi. I mean, I kind of could make that work, but I don't think that would look good. Like, it does barely stick out on the original, but I don't think that's the look I want. So we're just going to keep it like that for now while I mess with it. I prefer the link. I'd prefer the link a pin bar method because it makes more room for movement and doesn't cause one of the cars to derail. As would I. I'll actually use like Owen 30 metal Lincoln pins that are used for actual, model railroading. But since I always have wanted to make... Since this model was always from the start going to be a purist model, this actually works in my favor just for this model. And maybe a few other rolling stock. I mean, it can't hurt to try, Just one of those things. kind of just seeing what works. So I touched down. Let's see, how do these steps look? I can't get that curve. I wish I could get that curve. This car is so much of a mishmash of all of my favorite narrow gauge prototypes. And I can't get every single detail I want, so kind of just going for the vibes of the era. I think that looks good. If you make physical, would you add that ON3090 Lincoln coupler into the brick model railroads? I don't know if you can do that. Oh, no, you can. So the reason I'm not doing it on this one is, let me pull up the rule set again. Train. Okay. Let me go into categories. Going into categories. Gonna switch tabs real quick to explain this better. There we go. Okay, so popping over to here. So I'm entering this into the purist category, which obviously means models must be created using only unmodified Lego elements. Third-party and custom parts, wheels, rods, track, and other items are not permitted in this category. So instead of using actual Lincoln pin couplers, I'll just use Lego versions of them, like this, just for this model, and maybe a few others just to experiment. But A, it's cheaper, and it saves me time, because Kale hasn't gotten back to me, because poor man is busy, and it's almost Chattanooga time for him, so wish him the best of luck. But by doing this, it's cheaper, faster, it saves me time, and it's more in the spirit of Lego. So yeah. But if it was any other category, it would be great. Hello, Jesse 3 Man. How are you? Good. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. You come in as I am working on this Combine for the Brick Train Awards. Really happy with how it's turning out. Just always working on the finer details. Most of which are working out, not all. Mainly trying to figure out where I'm going to put the handbrake at the moment, but it's working out slowly. But surely. Looks good so far. Thanks, man. Just one of those slow... This has been a slow burner for a while. It's just one of those ones that figuring out is always the hard part. Unless... So go like this. Let's go like this. Keeper. This, I think, in theory, would still work. Trying this out. No, I need it to be an 8er. Okay, that should work. There's an expensive part to do that. The telephone piece as railing. Yeah, this is, by the way, for reference, this is a model that me and a friend, Steam Up Bricks, he designed the original. I shrunk it down to size and I mean, we both worked on the model. He did so much to it, but I used his model as a basis to move forward. There we go, look at that. There we go. But yeah, I think the telephone piece looks a lot better, quite honestly. Although that is just my opinion. Okay. I'm gonna go down to here. So I'm gonna see if this works. Then, let's see, stability. Okay, that's detached, obviously. How's that? I'm gonna wait for that to come through. Oh, really? That actually works very well? Sweet. Oh, I see what you're saying. It'll work, I'll say that. Well, that's good to hear. Yeah, Steam Up, who is currently messaging me because he's watching stream. So the reason I can't use that clip part, I'll pull it up, because originally I was going to use that because it's such a good freaking part. So the reason I can't use this part is it doesn't come in white. It comes in light bluish gray, but I'm trying to keep all of this white. I did actually try this in light bluish gray earlier today. It wasn't terrible, but I wasn't a fan of it. So, again, working on other solutions. Yeah, I'm at the telephone piece. Oh yeah, telephone piece will 100% work. I had it, so for reference, here's what the Combine started looking at, unmodified. Originally it used a nice little bar grapple technique, which I like. The roof was different. I really enjoyed it like this. No interior, and this is how it originally was after I modified it. The only thing that changed, however, is I lost the file for this, so I had to redo it. Give me 1 second, folks. Alright, y'all, I just had something come up. Going to go say hi to someone that I haven't said hi to in a while. So that's going to be the end of the stream from me, sadly. So, very sudden end, but that actually works out in my favor, because I wanted to finish up the train show video tonight, because I just needed to record my final thoughts. So, give a nice little render of this, and we'll pop over. Show it off for stream, and then I'll be out of here. I like to use POV Ray, by the way. It's faster for renders, makes them look nice and clean. Highly recommend if you are ever rendering whips, use this. Yeah, I'll be on later tonight if you know me on Discord. I just wanted to get this over with. So, don't worry, I'll show you the render. So I'm not leaving yet. I will say, funny story while I wait for this to finish rendering real quick. So, I saw a Reddit post on r/Lego Train that was like, oh yeah, the new Lego train's out at Target. And I was like, there's no way. Because, you know, it's so rare for anything to come out early. Ooh, that looks good. Oh, am I missing that part? That's funny. Sorry, just watching the render unfold. Anyways, so, you know, I thought someone just got lucky and a Target somewhere had just released a Lego train early, because it happens all the time with every Lego set. But the funny thing was, I was curious, and then a friend of mine, Toledo Rails, more of an acquaintance, but still a very good dude, he was curious too, and he just messaged to a giant group of us, hey, can you go check? And I was like, fine, I'll go check. Not thinking much of it. And sure enough, at least the two new train sets are on the shelves. I did not see the tram. I did see the train set, which was really funny. So, there's your funny story for the day. And then I ran into a former teacher, which is quite nice. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, come on, render. Play nice. Alright, I'm gonna kill music, so it's just gonna be me. Or I can just kill it. Yeah, why not? Alright, y'all. Good night. From me. Minecraft mini biomes look nice. They really do. They really do. Thanks for tuning in. Jesse 3Man, hope you stay for more. Bye.